It says we are live. Hello, everybody. This is Dee, and this is Down Normal. And today I'm coming at you from the other side of the fish room. I thought it would be a good change. And I wanted to share a little bit of not so good news with you guys. And just catch you guys up with what has been going on in the fish room. I know I had some early guys here. We got desert bloom bettas. Good morning. And I've also got pet solid. Oh, I'm going to turn the air off. I got the fan on. Give me 1 second. Forgot to turn the dehumidifier off in here, but you don't run it right up to the last second. You start sweating really good in here. The room is heated, so between that and all the fish tanks, it gets pretty warm. Well, good morning. So everybody's peeling in. Cecilia Hobbies. Hi, I had something happen with the betta tank this week. I am still not 100% sure what happened. If you were in my last live stream last week, I actually noticed I had gotten, sorry, two bettas had died. One had died on the Friday, and then one had died that morning of the live stream on the Sunday. And this week, the problem just got steadily worse. I'm not 100% sure like how many I've actually lost, but quite a few. I think I've narrowed it down to a fungus infection of some sort. I've been treating them with the methanol blue and extra salt in the water. I've actually taken out quite a few, 12 of them, and individually jarred them. It's a little early for a few of them, but it's not going to hurt. They're all breathing air, so I just thought being able to control the water with the 100% water changes might help. So, yeah, I've definitely lost a lot of my Dumbo fish, and I'm not 100% sure why. This morning, I had no deaths, so I'm really hoping it was some sort of fungus infection and we fixed it. I started doing bigger water changes. I think it was Monday I gave them another big water change. Tuesday again I gave them another water change and dumped some extra salt in there. They were all eating and acting perfectly normal. It's just whatever reason they just lay down on the bottom and keel over. It was the weirdest thing. The poop was normal. The water was looking normal. The plants, every sign that was in the aquarium was just acting like they should be just fine, and yet they were dropping like flies. So, like I said, I think I've got a handle on the situation. Yeah, but I mean, it was happening to super healthy big ones, the little itty bitty gibbled ones, it just completely random. We're just dropping. So, like I said, I think I've got it under control, but we will see. This week I decided, yeah, just because you didn't want to stare at the ugly blue water in my treatment tank, I thought I'd come over and I've got my snail tank I can show you guys today. The piranhas are sitting right off to the right. They are not impressed that I'm over here filming, but that's okay. They'll deal with it. And we've got my mica tank on the left, which is still looking nice and clean, so that's good. Yeah, Cecilia Hobbies, it is definitely one of the things that you have to deal with, especially with having so many fish in such tight quarters. You are going to have the odd issue. I've been bleaching everything this morning, hoping that it doesn't spread whatever the heck it was, but we'll just, you got to work with what you got, right? And things are going to go wrong in the fish world, for sure. Like, we haven't added anything for such a long time. I'm really surprised. Like, I don't know where this came from, but like I say, it happens. So that is my story on my poor Dumbos. I'll take a video, clean them up, and give them a video. You can see exactly what's gone on and what's left. It's been kind of, I haven't wanted to videotape. It's kind of, and it happens so fast. You just don't have enough time. You walk in, you're just like, okay, let's clean this much and try this right now. Yeah, Cecilia Hobbies, like, it never ends, definitely, and especially, yeah, when you've got so many fish in such a small area, things are bound to go wrong. So we'll just up it and see what happens. Very, very strange, very, very annoying. They were going so good, looking so good. Yes, this is live. Freshwater Fish Freaks. Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, I've been enjoying going live on Sunday mornings. Working in the afternoon again, so I can't stay on forever. But yeah, it's great. It gets me in a good start to my week. Like, I'm so uplifted usually after I'm done talking to you guys. It's wonderful. So thank you for that. I go off to work and have a great rest of the day after I've done one of these. Hi, Joe Monrose. How are you doing? Good morning. I don't know if you can see my snow out here. I'd like to be where you are. How warm is it there, Joe, right now? Sitting somewhere nice and warm. I think it was snowing just a little bit last night, but I think most of the snow is staying off to the west of me into the mountains. We didn't get very much. Well, it's still obvious. I'm hoping that I've got it under control. I really don't know. I'm not too sure what it was. It's got me more than anything. Yes, that's exactly it. Desert bloom bettas. I don't know. It's like I said, the Sunday morning thing is just, I'm really liking it. It gives me a good start to my week and something to look forward to at the end of the week is, hey, I'm going to go live on Sunday. 80 degrees. Oh my goodness. I think it's about minus 17 Celsius here. Seriously, Joe, I'll trade you places for a week. Just let me warm up. I think that's probably the other reason I like hanging out in my fish room so much is, yeah, it's about 78 in here. Andrew says, sorry for the trouble. Recently I had a white spot issue that took a month to resolve. Luckily mine was only one tank. Yeah, so far I'm so lucky this has only been one tank. I do tend to share the betta net with all the bettas. So nobody else is showing signs of anything weird like that. I've got my usual genetic issues, but I've got a few that are just hanging on. Hello from New York. Hi, OG. That's good. You're so lucky. It's been so hot here. Oh, it's definitely not hot. I'm ready for at least spring. It's teased us a couple of times out here with some of that warm, Chinooky stuff starting to melt weather, but yeah, I can believe you probably get a lot warmer here. I think the hottest day I had here is about plus 33, 34, and that was getting warm for me. Yes, the bettas issues seem to hit you more so quickly. It's like, yeah, they're so tough, the bettas, just because, excuse me, they don't breathe the water or anything, so it's like they hang on and they don't show the signs for so much more, and then just all of a sudden they're just dropping like flies and you can't figure out why. And yeah, I think it's because, yeah, they're so tough for so long and then it just hits them like a rock. Two of the fish stores in my area are infested with ick. Yeah, I think they've got the worst. But I mean, it's so hard to control the ick if you're a pet store because you're constantly bringing in new stock. You know it's going to be in the water. Those fish are stressed out already. I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. I haven't had ick in quite some time, and I am glad. I don't like that either. Where are you again? I am up here in Canada. We are in southern Alberta up here. I'm on the east side away from the mountains. We don't get as much snow as a lot of places, but it's been entertaining this year for sure. My biggest complaint this year has just been the cold spells. We've had a few weeks where I think it got to minus 33, minus 35 with wind chills in the minus 40s. I know there's a couple people up here in Red Deer just north of me, and yeah, it has been a very cold winter this year. I just hooked up my Fluval G3 filter for the first time, and I filled the tank with the hose. And now it's freaking out because the temperature is only 45 degrees. Yeah, it'll warm up. It'll warm up. I'm sure the equipment doesn't like being cold either. Am I near Joey? I'm on the exact opposite side. Yeah, Canada here. Joey's way off in the east, and I'm kind of smack in the middle here. I'm really far away from anybody that I've seen. Aqua Funk. Hi, how's it going? Good morning. I was just explaining how I've had some sort of crash with my betta tank, my Dumbo batch, the one that was the bigger guys. I don't know exactly what happened. I think it's been a fungus infection. I think I've got it under control. I haven't had any deaths today. So we're crossing our fingers. I've separated a whole bunch of them just so I can give them those 100% water changes poop on this. Yeah, so like I say, I think I've got it under control now. But funk, it's been an interesting week, which is some of the reasons I haven't got a lot of videos out, is that I have been spending some extra time just doing water changes. Treating with the methanol blue, I cannot get it off my hand. I use that stuff's like paint. I get it everywhere. Floor, hand, me, clothes. It's just a nightmare. I don't know why I can't use that properly. Oh, hi, Fishman. How's it going? Good morning. Everybody's saying hi. That's good. Good to see you guys. So, and I've also was working on a collaboration with Multi-Tank Addictions. I'm not too sure. I don't think he's been able to see my video yet. We're going to have to sit and figure that out. I have got that one made. So, yeah, I didn't make as many videos this week, but I was working on other things. And, yeah, when your fish crash, that's got to be your priority. Like I said, I'll try and make an actual video up on it. I didn't want to film a bunch of dead fish, so I haven't really filmed much there. But I will explain what I did, the steps I used, and hopefully not, yeah, that doesn't get any worse. I hope it's under control now. So how are we doing in here? Did I miss anybody? Oh, mostly everybody's just talking. I'm working on mine today. Good, yeah. Like Sunday's such a good day to work on water changes. I want to do a little bit of maintenance maybe on my snail tank. I still have no eggs in my snail tank. What am I doing wrong? Everybody else always gets so overrun with these guys. And I have had absolutely no luck. I'm starting to think this is the no baby tank. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I get no babies out of this tank ever. I'm starting, maybe it's a curse of some sort. I have had mollies in here for 2 years. I've never had a baby out of them. I've had some Cory cats in here for years. I've never had eggs out of them. I thought I had gotten out of that little funk there. I had them in the other room. I finally put them in this fish room, changed the gravel, changed the decor, changed everything about this tank, got a whole new kind of inhabitants with the white clouds. I got 2 babies, which are in there. They've done really good. They are now full-grown adults. I thought I broke the little curse on this tank, but I have seen nothing again since out of it. Holy crap. Obsessed with snails lately. Yeah, they are quite fun, and finding these purple apple snails has really made it definitely interesting. But why can't I make any more? I have no idea. Overfeed. Yeah, I've been feeding in a point where there's like just leftovers in the bottom of the tank and they're not eating. Yeah, Chris tank, I know, I'm starting to swear about it. It's just, what? It's gotta be what it is. Are there fish in the tank? They may be eating the baby snails. The only fish that I've got in there is my white clouds, and I do have 1 pleco in there, but I've never even seen eggs up on the top of the tank, so I don't even think they've ever given me some eggs. I do not have a cover on this tank. It broke when we moved. So I'm going to have to scrape the eggs off and hatch them in a container afterwards. If I do manage to get any finally. I do know the other guy in town that bought the same purple snails as me has got eggs. I've not managed to watch his video. For whatever reason, it crashed my computer. But he does have eggs and I don't, and I'm super jealous. So, I don't know. I keep feeding. Like you say, that's the only thing I can think of is feed more and do some more water changes. But yeah, I'm hoping to start breeding some leopard blue ram's horns and blue ivory mystery sails soon. So pretty. They're hard to find. They are starting to get out there. I've noticed them in a few more people's videos, so they are starting to spread out. Don't worry, desert bloom bettas, you're going to get some soon. Hopefully you have a bit better luck than me. Like I said, I'm just going to try and feed them again and see what happens. Are mystery and apple snails the same thing, or are they different? I've heard they're kind of the same thing. These were sold to me as purple mystery snails, but I don't know if there's a difference. I don't know too much about my snails. I am learning. It's definitely been fun. I've never really had more than one apple snail at a time. There's my last one. She was gorgeous. She was in this tank for a good long time. I had her. It was the day that she died that I found the ad for the purple snails in the Kijiji. It was just gorgeous. I've got one blue ram's horn snail that came in with these purple snails. I've got him in my shrimp tank. I don't have any other ones, so I'm hooked there from my understanding on getting him to breed. And I've got two assassin snails in with my Amica splendens. So far, they're the only critters that I've found make good roommates just because they don't have the wavy little bits and pieces. Yeah, the Amica splendens were actually grabbing them and carrying them around. They were not happy in that tank at all. Oh, yeah, we have seen those gigantic Peruvian apple snails. Yeah, we have seen them in the stores, and they are massive. I do want to get one, but keep them in a different tank. We are allowed to get them here. But yeah, they're just the little guys, just the small guys, though. But yeah, I have seen those big ones, and I do want to get a couple if I can. They were in the local fish store. He's going to try and grab some more in me. By the time I decided, yeah, I want to try one of these big ones, he'd sold out, you know, typical. What did Fishman say? If they are mystery snails, they'll have a gender. Maybe that they're all the same sex. Oh, man, that would be my luck, just so bad. But I swear there's about 14 in there. There's got to be a girl and there's got to be a boy. I just cannot have that bad luck. I just can't. That wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, Desert Bloom Bettas, the other guy that bought these at the same time as me, he also has a YouTube channel and he has posted videos of eggs, so I know these guys are old enough. But like you say, I'll I'm gonna keep trying. Definitely, I've got to figure that out. I mean, this is just too much. How many eggs can a betta spit out? Well, if you watch my last video, my one girl, she must have spit out at least 500 eggs. They were all over the bottom of the tank, so you could catch a really good idea of what the numbers can be from a betta. My biggest hatch that I've probably ever hatched out was just over 300. It was nuts. I don't want to ever do that again. That was just stressing. What is his channel? Oh, I can't remember the name, Fishman. I'll try and come up with it, and I will post it in the comments down below. Hope he doesn't mind. I can't think of the name of it right now. I'm really drawing a blank. But I will look it up and I will post it in the comments if you like, Fishman, or send you a message or something. But he's definitely, yeah. He hasn't posted a lot of videos, but I've just kind of got him into again. It's been kind of neat. I don't know why I can't watch his video, because it literally locked my computer up. I spent most of the morning just hitting the power button, resetting. I scanned my computer for viruses. It was just a nightmare. So I'm kind of scared to click and watch it again. It was quite the thing. I don't know if they were related or not, but holy man, it was quite the little mess up. So, but yeah, so they are breeding in somebody else's tanks. Like I said, I'm jealous. But I'll give them another water change tonight, maybe dump some more in. I gave them some cucumbers yesterday. And I mean, they're all acting really good, but lay me some eggs, man. Can I crush pellets and feed it to my baby bettas? Definitely, but I do suggest using live food for the first 6 weeks if you can, and then introduce the, I start with frozen, and then I go to the pellet food will usually be accepted afterwards. I'm just using the bug bites. They're usually big enough for that crunch them up in my fingers as I'm spreading it in, and away you go. But I do suggest the live food for the first 6 weeks. I do know some people do manage to get them to grow up on the pellets solely, but it is very, very hard to convince them to eat. Okay, I got a good question here, sorry. Aquafunk says, I've been thinking about getting into Grammys, but I could find more info on bettas. How closely is breeding on the 2 species? I think I are related, am I correct? They are related in the fact on, yeah, their breeding is very similar. They both breathe air. I do believe they wrap very similar. I haven't tried it myself, but I did look into it. I think the honey gouramis are just gorgeous. I'd love to try them maybe one day. We'll see. Just because, yeah, they are quite similar. Yeah, that would be a good one to videotape because, like you said, yeah, there is not a lot of info on the Grammy breeding. But yeah, my understanding is very, very similar to a betta. So if you are into trying it, I would be interested in following along. My fish love the bug bites. Yeah, my bettas, I'm so glad that this bug bites is out there because my bettas just love it. It has got a really good list of ingredients in there, and I feed that to everybody. The only fish that won't eat it are the Amica splendens in the fish tank. I'm even feeding it now to the piranhas as well. And they are actually starting to get into it, which is nice, so I don't have to rely on the mealworms quite as much. The Programmies, oh, those guys get quite big, hey? Nice. Definitely record that. If you can get that on video, I'd be interested in seeing. So like I said, I've been kind of tempted on trying something like that as well, just as a, just because they are similar. And yeah, I'm just branching out into the breeding. I've had a lot of fish keeping experience. I haven't bred a lot of things, so it is kind of neat getting into that side of the hobby, and having a fishery that you can make a disaster in is great. So definitely Aquafunk, if you do get into that, I want to see that. Videotape as much as you can. So hey, like I said, I moved slides on the fish room, so I can also give you guys a little bit of a different tour. So hang on to your hats. I'm going to pick the camera up and I'll wander you guys a bit to the fish room. Like I said, I parked beside the piranhas today. They're not enjoying having me sit here, but you can see the sparkles a lot better when you're up close to them. On the videos, they don't always look quite as sparkly. Oops. I want to give them some shrimp and maybe get their tummies going nice and red again. We just cleaned them and gave them a water change. I think they're a little faded, but give them some shrimp and then maybe I'll get the color going. I like the eyes, just nice red eyes. Oops, come back here. They're actually sitting quite well. I think they kind of got me gotten used to me sitting here a bit. They have gotten a lot better since we got them. They were so jumpy in the beginning. I think putting in this cover and stuff also helps. It gives them a little bit of security. Yeah, they are very sparkly. I'd love to touch one and just see how it feels, but yeah. Yeah, they glitter. They look like my kid put some glue on them and tossed them in the gold sparkles. It's kind of cool. So I'd really love to feel it and feel if it feels rough, because it's not scale looking at all. It's very different up close and personal for sure. But they are fun. But yeah, I wish I could pet them and let you know exactly what that feels like, because they look like it's rough. So we got that tank. I may never get my camera set back up afterwards. Yeah, here's my curse tank. This is the no babies ever happen in this tank. My 2 white clouds, the smallest in there, are the only babies I've ever managed to produce out of this tank. I do have to pick my Java moss out of my plants here, but it's sitting on the big anubias. That anubias actually had 2 flowers on it at one time. Unbelievable. I've had it for, oh, probably good 5, 6, 7 years. I don't know. I've had that plant, honestly, forever. I think I had it before I met my hubby. I'm not sure. So that actually might be over 7 years old now. My crypticorn there is also another oldie goldie. It has made 2 babies for me as well. My little anubias baby, I don't know if I can get him on camera. He's stuck in the driftwood there, but I've had a baby out of my anubias, and he's growing quite well on my little driftwood. I've got a sword plant that doesn't much like this tank, but it's holding on. And yeah, so many snails that won't make eggs. So yeah, this is my curse tank. We'll see. All right. And so those are my little extinct fish. Our little conservation efforts. Like, speaking of luck, I got 7 babies out of here and only 1 male. Like, that was a close call. We'll see. All right, let's see if I can set this back up. There. So yeah, killed my male off on the way home in the bag. She spit out 7 babies, and I got 1 male. So that was close. We almost didn't have any babies out of there. I did not want to go driving all the way back up to. I'm going to name that one Bob. Who are you naming Bob on me? No, I think I missed a couple of piranha questions. Let me look up. Yeah, like it's. I would like to have a breeding project of nothing but species that go well with angels. Well, that would be. I don't think Grammys get along very well with much. I do believe they've even got they've got like the cichlid and the beta attitude towards them, so that should be good. I'm trying to think if I've ever owned a pearl Grammy, and part of me wants to say no. I don't think I ever have. Oh, hey, Life with Pets is in here. Oh my goodness. Hello, Life with Pets. Yeah, the piranhas really are sparkly. It's just very hard to get the sparkles on camera. They hate it when I get up close with the video recorder, but I glitter fish. But I do try and get the glitters on there, but for some reason it just seems to show up really good on the live stream. One of the other reasons for coming over to this side of the room to do it. Oh my God, somebody's leaving. Aquafunk. Oh, okay, have fun, Aquafunk. Say hi to your little ones. Very cute. One of your fish. You want to call one of the fish Bob, one of the piranhas? I don't know what Bob would think of that, but we can definitely try. I can't tell them much apart. I know there's one bigger one and one littler one. The ones in the middle, and they all kind of look the same to me. Could I breed them? Probably could. I'm pretty sure we've got some male and female in there. Do I want to? No, just because I live in a very small city and I don't have anywhere to get the babies. And man, I would go broke trying to feed that many piranhas. A lot of mouths to feed. A lot of very hungry, expensive mouths to feed. We did talk to our local fish store owner, and he brings them in every so often. But yeah, I think he said to sell 6 of them, I think it took him about 9 months. I don't think I've ever seen a baby piranha before. Me either. I've seen them quite small at the pet store when they come in. They're about that big. I guess that's what these guys started off with, was they were bought all together about the size of a toonie. Toonie, never mind, Canadian thing. Um, about that big. And he had them for about 5 years, and we've had them for about a year now. So I'm guessing these guys are about 7 years old. I think they would be kind of adorable as a, like just watching a piranha behavior breeding would be kind of cool. I guess they dig a pit, and yeah, kind of like a cichlid type behavior when they're growing up. But like I said, I've got nowhere to put them. Aquarium Cop, if any of you guys have ever seen him or his videos on there, he has bred piranhas before, so you can definitely ask him about it. He sold them in New York City, so that's kind of cool. But as for me, I don't think I'm going to try. I just don't have anywhere to put the babies, as fun as that would be. The only thing I do find after this is the rest of Sunday, I have no voice left after doing this. I am generally a very quiet person. And this, I probably talk more in this half hour, 45 minutes, hour, whatever it is, than I do most of the week. I spend the rest of the Sunday with a hoarse voice. It's awesome. Oh dear, there. Like I said, I'm already getting a hoarse voice, so this is fun, definitely. Oh man, okay, so other things going on in the fish room. This tank right behind me, this is the our guppy grow out tank. It is a 55-1. It's got my crown tail male in it. We have to catch him out and put him back at the mom. Man, those babies are doing so good. I'm gonna try and videotape a little bit on them. I've been stuffing them with some extra baby brand shrimp, and holy man, it's really been gotten there growing good. I hope they get some tails like this one male. Honestly, we flipped out so good with him. He just came out of a mutt tank, and he's got such a perfect little curve on the top and little flames on there. Ah! The Aussie before time? Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Just thank you for showing up. Good to see you. So, oh, I can't remember what I was talking about. Something about the guppies. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and make my video on later tonight. Is maybe we'll put that male back in with the female there, just to make sure that she drops us another big batch of fry. There's so many in there compared to her first one. So yeah, when the females start to drop babies, they usually have a smaller batch. I got my baby Betta. Oh, okay. I don't have Instagram. I'm really tempted on trying to figure this out. It's just picture sharing, isn't it, Instagram? Like I said, I've really stepped away from technology for quite some time. We lived out on a farm, and getting internet was really, really expensive out there. So I've really stepped back from the internet, technology, picture taking, posting, anything. I stepped very, very far back, because even if I scrolled on Facebook, I got maybe 2 hours of that in a month, and I used up all of my memory. And I think we were paying about $100 for about 2 hours worth of Facebook time a month. It was ridiculous. So since moving back into town, I've had a riot, but I'm still learning a lot of this stuff. Some things I've never even, oh, the piranhas are doing quick a little dance beside me. Just stay there. Yeah, I'm just catching up on Instagram and all that stuff, and that sounds kind of neat. I think I'm getting into the photography and stuff. I missed. Instagram is where you post random photos. Yeah, like, it seems kind of fun, and I'm getting into it. And the more I wander through town, and just even remembering to take the pictures. I've just got a nice camera, little phone now, so. My son got mad because I had a lot of baby guppies, but we also had an angel in with them, and the angel ate all the babies. Yeah, definitely that will happen. Same with bettas, but I mean, it's just, In my big tank, I kept guppies in there just to supplement the angelfish's diet and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's a good way to do it. And if you don't have a way to control the guppies, I mean, you're going to end up with a lot of fish tanks in a quick hurry. Flynn, good morning. Good to see you. How is the weather out there? I'm assuming you're getting some nicer weather out there by now. It's still pretty cold over here. Yeah, poor baby guppies. Yeah, but with the guppies, you gotta have a way to control them. And some of the reason we do keep our guppies and we're having fun with the feeding projects is because we do have the piranhas as well. So we're going to feed. Oh, Cox sleeping. No, that's okay. Let him sleep, Big Easy. Good to see you. Trust me, I was cyber bullied through tons of social media. Yeah. Oh, hey, which reminds me, I had my first troll this weekend. It was fun to go with the So that was kind of cool. I feel like I'm moving up in the world. So whoever you are, thank you. I feel like I made a little milestone finally on my page. Sunny minus 6. Okay, well, it's not so bad. We're a little colder than you. We didn't get the dump of snow. It stopped at the mountains, but good to know it's still a little chilly out there. Yeah, I know. Hey, Flynn, my first troll. It was so much fun, and they didn't even come up with anything very creative, but I did get my first troll, so that, like I said, that was kind of fun. I did a little happy dance. I've been waiting. I say poor baby guppies, but raising all live food for my Venice, so rest in peace, all the bugs. Yeah, that is the one thing about it. You know, the food, like no matter what you feed them, it had to come from somewhere. And even as you're feeding the bug bites into your fish tank, you got to think, well, something had to die to make those bug bites. What were they trolling me about? Oh, it was just stupid things like about your looks kind of stuff. So you like to troll the trolleys. Yeah, if I had more time, it might be a little bit more fun, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Like, I've known too many real people that bother me that way. Little people on the internet aren't going to bother me too much. Yeah, thick skin at this point in time in my life. Some pretty thick skin at this point in time. You have to do something pretty good. So, oh, I know I've messed a few thingies on here. Oh yeah, Bill, just definitely an actual hi to Big Easy. Good to see you in here. It is 10:42 here now. Oh, I don't think I missed anything. Okay, good. I'm actually, when you have a hater, you know you've made it. Yeah. I don't think it was more of a hater. It was just a random troll thing, so that's okay. So that's all right. It's warmish over here. The Aussie beta before time. Yeah, spring is coming here. Looking at the weather forecast right now is just a little bit beyond depressing. Let's see if I can bring it up here really quick. Our weather. Okay, here's the official weather right now. -16 with a wind chill of -5. This is Celsius. Sunday overnight, -26. Lovely. So for the next week, we got -15, -13, 11, 11, -7, -5, -6. So maybe by next weekend, that might be almost over. So we've got one day calling up just a skip of snow. So maybe it's not going anywhere, but we're not getting any more. So that is the official forecast of our area, and it sounds awful. Yeah. Oh, I just blocked them. Yeah, I didn't even think to actually block them first. I just deleted the comment. I guess remember to hit the block button first. Good point. I'm not used to dealing with this. So good point. Good point. Trade you some sunshine, please take it away, send it on up. Just melt some of the snow on the roads. The roads are absolutely awful to drive on right now. I have to say, I'm not a fan. I got a big old car, and I mean, I've had this car since the day I got a car. 22 years, I think I've had this thing. So I mean, I understand how she drives, and it does pretty good, but it's still a short, big, heavy car, and trying to drive it up and down the hill sometimes around here just, oh, makes me cringe. Like I said, in this Medicine Hat area, we don't get as much snow as a lot of the places around me, so I'm not complaining. We got snow for 15 minutes one morning. That was it. Come and get some. Come and get some. That's crazy. Yes, I do need to work on getting some mods. The last time I was trying to do this, I couldn't get anybody on here. Oh, today the buttons are working. Today the buttons are working. I can actually get some people on here. I like watching myself on the after when it's lagging later. That's just weird. Okay, so I think I've added a couple just in case. I'm also on my phone lots of the time. I just don't have, oops, no, I lost my window. Oh no, I messed myself up. I shouldn't have closed that. Okay, I've got the chat up. There we go. I've been yes, I modded a couple people. I will work on some more later. Can you guys give me 1 second? I'm hearing something just nuts outside my door. I'm just gonna mute myself for a second. Lego tower, I think. Yeah, I like it when the snails are doing that. That's funny you guys caught that. Flint says the snails in the tank just went parachuting. That is fun. Parasnailing. Yep, yep. Oh no, don't start getting all jealous over wrenches. I don't mind passing out some, but I don't want to go crazy. Yeah, please don't feel crazy over the wrenches. Sherry, hi. I'm gonna start checking my mailbox starting tomorrow. So yeah, Sherry Sweeney, she had a 200 subscriber giveaway. If you're not subscribed to her, definitely go bug her. I managed to win some pictures from Priscilla. I'm gonna have Priscilla art in here. As soon as I won, I had to come in here and start rearranging my fish room and making it look a little nicer so I can hang my art, I think, over in that corner. Oops, camera just went funky. Better quit waving my arms around. There we go. Valley Fish. Oh, Valley Fish is in here. Hi, Valley Fish. Oops. It snowed 2 times in Louisiana this winter. Before this winter, it hasn't snowed since 2008. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can't imagine having a winter without snow at this point. Holy crap. Since moving out here, I think I've definitely gone a little soft. Where I came from, we saw a lot of snow in the mountains. Out here, definitely don't get as much snow at all. Oh, there you go, Sherry. Yeah, Flynn is another Canadian too up here. Often, I believe, down by around Vancouver, isn't it? Oh yeah, because you're even up. You're just up from where Corey is too. I'm kind of in the middle. There's not a lot of us in this little middle area in Alberta here. Even in my area, I found quite a few people that are around. Though lately, I actually managed to find some people up in Calgary. A few of them even have some YouTube channels. I don't think I managed to find and get on all of them, but I can't wait to check out some of their channels and see what we can get into. They were even talking collaborations, so that might be kind of entertaining. Aquatics and furries, hi from way over there. I haven't seen any of your videos lately. Have you posted anything? Okay, yeah, Vancouver, good, good. Make sure I got it right. Australian Shepherd. My Chihuahua doesn't mind the snow, but we've also got some pretty steep steps on the back. I went crashing down them earlier this winter. It was pretty harsh. I was not doing good for about 2 weeks. They were pretty stiff, but oh, you posted a video on them. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Pause before time. Sounds pretty cute. We've got 2 puppies here, and they're both quite small too. Yeah, our dogs are, I think I got my one fat Yorkie. She's about 7.5 pounds. We've got a Chihuahua cross. He's about 4 pounds. He's just a skinny little thing. And our rabbits outweigh both of them, sitting way over 20 pounds for both of them. It's awesome. I feel like I'm the only kid in this chat. 13. Flynn's actually quite young too as well. There you go. There. Make some new friends stuff up. Definitely. No, you're not the youngest one in the chat. You're right in here too. Cats in the fish tanks never gets old. Yeah. With the birds that we've got, I don't think we'll be getting a cat, though we have officially started getting ready for the future hamster. We are going to have a hamster right away. My kid's birthday is in like 2 weeks now, I think. Yikes. Doesn't bloom feathers. She was officially banned from this room. Yeah. Oh. I'm still here too. I've been watching you for so long, you should be grown by now. Yes, that is the one thing. You should definitely get to see the kids grow up on here and how their experiences change. Hey, it's kind of fun. Well, like everybody, you get to see how they grow as the time goes on. So, and yeah, I mean, I can't even believe I'm going to be a year on here in April already. It flies by quite quickly. Definitely, definitely. So how long has everybody been either on YouTube right now? Like, how long have you been making videos? I'm kind of curious. Because, yeah, I think my 1 year is going to be in April. And my daughter's the same as you guys, 14. Well, there we go. See, there's a lot of, definitely, kids out there, and the age group, yeah, that I found on my channel is kind of fun. I like it. Goes right down to the little ones and right up. I mean, my kid, she's on here. She's turning 6 next month. So, Lumpy dog. Good to see you. Good morning. Definitely, definitely. Just a few months. Good, Cecilia. It adds up quick. Like, I cannot believe it's already been this long on this channel. Yeah, I believe you were saying that, Ozzy, before time, said that you couldn't post videos, but you just posted your first one on your other channel. That is very, very cool. My hubby's got his channel kind of up and going, and I've been showing him how to do the iPad, and how to use iMovie and all that kind of fun stuff. It's been kind of entertaining. He's doing pretty good. He's not the computer type, so he's supposed to be getting a new fancy phone from work. So I think that'll definitely help and improve it. Yeah, letting my daughter post with me for that reason. Yeah, with all the videos right now, like I'm definitely gonna be helping my kid do her thing. I'm considering doing kind of a learning channel for her with some of our homeschool experiments that we've been doing. Some of them are very fun. We were playing with popsicle sticks the other day, just hooking them all up, and you can make these long chains, and they literally just blow up. Just it's like dominoes on steroids. It's kind of fun. First post January 2017. Yeah, see, it adds up pretty quick, hey? So, yeah, it adds up. I'm homeschooled. There we go. Well, there we even more things in common. The world is a very small place. Oh, thank you, Fishman. You subbed my hubby. Yeah, he was pretty nervous getting them out, but he's having fun. Yeah, Desert Bloom, I do believe I remember you said that you were doing the homeschooling as well. And we were doing a little bit of math writing work this morning. Math's going to be fun. I never did much like that subject, but we will figure it out. Freshwater fish freaks, not homeschool. Yeah, just getting in there. Definitely, definitely. Well, like I said, we're having a great time trying it. We're going to do it as long as we can figure it out. I think, yeah, like we have to actually officially sign up this next year coming up. Kindergarten, preschool, you don't have to. So, well, you can't really, they don't do any funding, so nobody will really sign you up, I guess, if that makes sense. Math is awful. My daughter's doing math. Never even learned in high school. So now learning it with her. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm going to end up doing that kind of thing. I did okay with all the math, but how they make, yeah, the new math and you have to do it this way, I struggled with that part. So I'm sure it's going to be even entertaining trying to teach it. I just started pre-algebra this year. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be asking for help when it comes to that part for sure. I'm going to be bringing in some sort of tutors. So we have gotten so far off of topic, but I mean, a lot of what we're doing in here is for the homeschool too, is you get to do so many experiments and try different things. And I mean, just following directions and that kind of stuff for science. This fish room is amazing for that. She's coming up with all sorts of things. Yeah, I don't even want to look at that, the Aussie before time. Get it off the screen. Bringing up math problems. So we're just going to use the fish room for fun. Definitely some education, conservation. I mean, that's a whole other topic in itself to bring up the extinction and that kind of thing. The amicus are determined they're going to eat that cucumber. I never thought they'd be a vegetarian. What was the topic again? I know, hey. Because we are so off of... Okay, guys, no more math on the screen. You're going to scare everybody else out here. Yeah. So that is a lot of why this fish room is the way it is. I am hoping maybe we can do some homeschool tours through here with some of the other kids as I get this set up a little nicer. And just for those topics as well. Conservation, nature. I mean, we got fish from all over the world in this fish room so far, and I do want to get a couple other species. I'm not too sure how at the moment. Definitely going to have to do some sit-down drawing and plan it out better before we do any changing this time. But we've just been using what we've got with dealing with little to no budget, and it's coming along fun. Lumpy Dog says, you are so to blame for the 2 bettas I bought 2 weeks ago. One is marshmallow and the other still flares at every guppy in the tank. No damaged fins though. That's good. Well, as long as he's got bunk though, that's fun. And yeah, sometimes keeping them in the community tank could be a lot of entertainment that way, because yeah, they are just, yeah, they're like a dog and so energetic and so personable. You just, yeah, they'll chase the guppies around all day just to say, hey, hey, it's fun. Okay, you guys, enough with the dang math. Oh my goodness, my mom homeschools me, and my brother, he is 15. I also have a sister, she's only 3 though. Well, it sounds like a very busy house. Well, I'm glad you got some Betta's lumpy dog. They are quite entertaining. I'm having a kick with them. I am so upset with my one tank not doing so good. That was a lot of dead fish this week, but you gotta deal with it. It happens. Like I said, I will try and post a video on it this week and just show you who I've managed to keep out of it. I did lose a couple of nice ones, which sucked, but big breath, right? Oh, big breath. Just gotta run with it. Who needs topics? We're just here to hang out. Yeah. I have noticed that my live streams tend to go all over the place. It definitely doesn't stay in the same place, which is fine. I know. In my adult life, I have still not had to calculate when train A and B will cross paths. Yeah, the amount of actual math that I've used in real life is very, very minimal. I think the most that I've used is maybe your basic. I think it was, how do I describe it? If you just want to figure out prices or whatever sometimes, and that's about it. I'm eating Cheerios. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. I do have to do some shopping. Maybe Cheerios will go on the list. I like giving Cheerios to the bunnies. They just, their eyes just get so big, like, oh, no. Fractions for cooking, yeah, like the very odd little fraction kind of issue, or figuring price comparison stuff, but oh, Sherry, I sent one of my Bettas, Tank and All, to my grandson. He's turning 4, birthday party today at the skating rink. Well, that's wonderful. Happy birthday to him. 4 is awesome. I'm loving all of those little things. Yeah, our first birthday party, we're having our first friends over. We'll see what they think of our fish room, if we're crazy or not. So that's okay. She's got a lot of pets too. It came from a farm. So maybe she won't think we're totally crazy. I have warned her we've got a lot of critters. Oh, it is actually 11:02. Holy crap. Is there anybody going live after me? Does anybody know? Because I got to get ready for work. I might just try and plug in somebody else's live stream. I got some notifications, but I can't see what they are. Oh. We've got a new video from Multi-Tank Addictions and a new video from JW. But anybody going live after this? If I could move to one state, where would I move? Man, I don't know the U.S. very well. Somewhere where it didn't snow as much. I'm not into California and their fires. Oh, my battery warning light just came on my computer. We might have to end this soon. Man, I'm trying to think. That's a tough one. I'd want to say, man, you're making me think too hard. I'm really thinking Florida somewhere along in there. I think that would be probably, from what like I said, I don't know the states very well, but from what I would see, oh, look at that, I would move to Florida. Yeah, see, I think that would probably be my temperature green kind of limit. all that rain that you guys got here this last year doesn't make it very tempting, but still, I think that would probably be my choice. Alabama, when it snows just a little bit, we close everything. That something like that might be more kind of, yeah, in that area maybe, or something like that. Oh, Fishman's leaving. Yes, I am going to log off too. Thank you so much for stopping in, Fishman. This has been a blast. Is there any other questions before we get going? I think I've answered it all. Don't move to the desert. Just don't know. I don't know if I want to go that hot. I'm sorry, desert blues. I want it a little bit greener. But yeah. Somewhere in the middle there, yeah. Not quite the desert, but a lot warmer than here. So everybody, I want to say thank you so much for coming out. If you tagged along this long and you're rewatching it again, we are working on a Patreon thing. I will put that down below. We're trying to get some Triops in the spring for me and my daughter for the homeschooling part. We are 25% of the way there, speaking of math, for our $20 goal to get there. And yeah, I will see you guys all next week. I will definitely plan this again because I have such a blast doing this. This is such a great start to my week. And I will see you guys all next week. It's going to take me a second to shut this off because I've lost my tab. So bye, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.